Behold the desert colossus. We are in mid-battle versus some dancers that want to suck your blood and plummet you back into the very depths of Jerusalem Fortress. Alright, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda. We're hitting part 40 of the Let's Play. We are in the Desert Colossus, and if you've been following me this far, I capitulate you guys to the better player for making it through the desert. It's a bit tricky, but glad y'all could make it. So as I said from before, we're gonna go ahead and capture Nayrus' love. I don't have really that great of a memory as to the exact location of where it is, but I'm sure I'm going to give it a shot. But I believe it's between these two trees here. So what you want to do is place a bomb right there at the... Yeah, exactly. You see, like you already get like a question mark saying, okay, well, what's up? Well, just put the bomb right over there by the wall, and you'll see there's a hidden little passageway that takes you right into the fairy pond. So how's that for a breath of fresh air? So I'm going to do a little bit of random raving while we're kind of just in here, but behind the scenes, so to speak, I've been kind of mustering through spirit tracks like over the last 4 or 5 months, and it is a massively challenging game. I'll tell you that right now. If there's one level in that game that's really, really tricky, and if you do manage to get to it, it's going to be going into the 6th tower, because like the game doesn't really make it evidently clear, but there's like a dark room that you are meant to like go through dark, but the rest of the levels before that you can actually get away with using the boomerang to light the lights and stuff. But it didn't make that very clear even with all the guides that I looked up, so the internet's been stumped, but it won't stop me anyway. So anyway, this chick here is going to give you a magic spell. It's called Nayrus' Love, but it's really just another life potion. We won't be using it, but I'm sure there is some good use for it, because otherwise it wouldn't be here. Or you can create... Oh, okay. I apologize. It's not a life... It's a sort of a defense barrier. I don't know how great that's going to really work, but, you know, judge for yourself, I suppose. I like how it says, now available for a limited time. Act now. Call 1-800-NAYRU-LOVE. Oh, P.S. When battle has made you weary, please order 5 burgers, or get a free, or you can, here's my free McDonald's pass. Whatever. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to make our way into the Spirit Temple. I'm sorry, in this game it's the Temple of Spirits. Something like that. It's just kind of just sorely confusing. So there's not much at all that's going on here, but this is the whole thing of suspense that you want to go into here. There's no real special way of getting in there. You just straight walk up to it. There it is. I'm going to kind of do a half-blind through run of this just because it's been... shoot. I forgot how good a music this level has. But you'll find some stuff that... it's a straightforward castle, but there's a couple ways we can go here. There's right away a block that you can sort of push or not pull. Okay, maybe we can't go there just... Alright, so that's what I thought. There's a couple of ways we can move around here. The game kind of opens up with these little wolves that you can fight. I mean the fortress anyway. There is a couple of mysteries about this particular castle that's not really well known, but there is a rather small entrance here that's not available for adult Link, so hint, hint, hint. But I'll show you what that's all about in just a few moments here. So I think for this you want to hit the lens I believe you want to hit the lens. Okay, maybe not. At least I think you do, anyway. I can't remember entirely, but there's a certain points where... Well, you find out... Okay, so you talk to the chair, and we find out rather mysteriously that we have to come back here as a child. If you can imagine that. So after all that trouble, yeah, we gotta go back. We gotta make our way back here as young Link himself. So, unfortunately, they'll say it here as well. Power of silver. Okay. Well, in life we all do have a heart of a child, so there's only one thing we can do from this point. I say I'm not sure exactly how far we're going to be able to get, but I would say that we'll get massively close, I want to say. So we're gonna be putting Adult Link on the burner for a little bit. He'll be coming back later for the latter part of the temple, but for now, you want to head back to the Temple of Time. Go ahead and just put the sword, the Master Sword, back in its place. I don't think we can use Bigoron's sword, but we'll see. We will see. Kuna Matata. So, just to save some time, there's not going to be much. We can't use Epona for a little bit, but we can use the Serenade of Water, so... I wasn't sure at what point you actually have to use, like, young Link to get there, but... so we do have some options of getting around, but there's some... It's kind of cool. But yes, it is nighttime, and if you don't want to fight off the stuff, then you know what to do. So I'll just give you a little bit of a prep. We do have use of the boomerang. We do have use of the Deku sticks, and of course we always and the Deku nuts. So we can do that. We won't be talking to the owl for a little bit, but he does kind of he can give you a lift back to the middle of Hyrule. So. I don't know why Nintendo decided, okay, let's make this a level where you have to, like, get through half of it as a child. I don't know. It's just conveniently interesting, I guess. So, to get through the fence, it's going to be a little bit different since Epona's not going to be available to us. I'll show you how we get through that in just a little bit. And just to give you a recap, since we can use the 3 spells, that's a bit of a bonus. We can switch back over to the Hylian Shield, I think, for a little bit. I don't think that's going to do us much harm, so go ahead and do that if you want. We can use the slingshot as well. We have the lens open to us, and there's also some random spots where we can put some pods, and so I'd say we just keep our eye on that one. But since we don't have Epona on hand, we can go ahead and climb this ladder over here, and it'll just kind of bring it to like a middle roof, so to speak. And all you have to do is just kind of jump over the fence here, and you're pretty much free to go. But then just make your way over to Gerudo Valley once again. And we have a little helicopter guy that's going to try to ruin things up, so let's play cat and mouse with him. How do you like that? He just won't give up. Like, at all. Alright, I think this time around we might have to actually... Oh wait, maybe... I can't remember if the bridge is actually complete in the past, but we'll find out. Okay, yeah, I think... Okay, this is one of the complete bridges, I think. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's... Yeah, it's put together. My bad. We can get across it. Without two... Oh, yeah, we can't. Right. And the guard says why? So, okay, so we talked to the guard. She says, okay, that Link has no business really being here, but yeah, it's essential to get there. So, if I remember correctly, I think you want to head towards this direction over here, maybe? At least I think you do, anyway. I think we have actually access to the gorge, maybe. Okay, some of this I'm kind of foggy about remembering, so I think we'll just kind of play it by ear here. But let's see, do we swim in this area here? I guess we'll find out in a minute, won't we? Oh, really? Jeez, I had like, wow, I had no idea there was a back route to Lake Hylia. But whatever, I'll just levitate myself back up to the top here or whatever. Jeez. After all that hard work, I had to go through that again. You gotta be kidding me. Well, of course I realized the problem almost right away. Hello. Suddenly there's no music playing. That's kind of weird. It's really, really weird. Oh wait, is it on pause? Duh. Okay. Just stay with me. Alright. So I made a little bit of a goof. We have to actually head back to being adult Link. And I'll tell you why in just a moment here. Totally forgot about this, but actually once you actually get inside the man, after all that, I've got to go through this again. So, the reason why is you actually have to speak to... You actually have to speak to Sheik, which I didn't realize like at all, because evidently you have to learn a specific. It's called the Requiem of Spirit, and I believe that's like the final melody that we have to learn. So yeah, so I'm gonna go off, just off screen it again and wait till we get back into that temple again. Oh, what an annoyance! I'm sorry, folks. Okay, I hope I don't have to do it anymore off-screening because that took some time. But well, anyway, after reading what I forgot completely is you actually have to go outside the castle to do a little bit of a cutscene here. So that's what we didn't see before. So we'll just watch and enjoy that for a few minutes, and I'll be making some crunching noises in the background. Excuse my crunching here. Alright, so she's teaching you the Requiem of Spirit right now. There is no, like, ship that you have to restore, so to speak, but for a moment there I thought there was, like, another hidden trial that I wasn't aware of or whatever, but this is the final, like I said before. It's the final, it's the last song you have to learn, really. Let's see here. If I can get this. Oh, on the first try. I can see so many people making fun of me for that big time. Alright, so there we go. Again, I don't know exactly how far we're going to get, but we'll see. And of course she disappears without really much... without, trace. Ninja that vanished quickly without trace. So, guess what we gotta do again. You guessed it. You've seen me do it enough times. I can understand now if you're just bored watching this. So with the Requiem of Spirit, it'll pretty much allow young Link to get back here in one piece. I have to admit, when I like learned about like the all the different whistles and stuff, I was relieved that it actually serves as like a shortcut to get back to like wherever you came. It's very convenient. At least I think so. So I promise, guys, this is the last time you're gonna have to see this. But I don't mind doing this a million times, just because right around when like A Link to the Past came out, I was starstruck by the Master Sword theme then, so it's like if I'm starstruck by it then, I'm only double starstruck now, so like whatever. Oops. Let's try that again. Huh? Let's do this right, shall we? Wait. Oh wait, wrong area. We don't want it to go there. We want... this is where I'm gonna have to like reference back to the songs. Okay, I think I remember. Alright. Okay, that this is just bad. So bad. So, yeah, you obviously want to like warp back to the Desert Colossus or whatever. And you'll find that it takes you to this little platform here, which we didn't see before. But right away you can tell that you can tell like not much has changed since like Adult Link, but it's cool anyway. So now we officially start the temple 20 minutes into the LP. We're probably not going to be able to get too far, and that's because time won't allow me. Plus, I got to get to work. And guess who shows up now? I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want? To see the temple? Looking for the sages? Nothing really. I forget exactly what you're supposed to say, but I think looking for the sages is what it is. Oh, wait, I remember what it is. You're supposed to say nothing really. That's the funny part about this. Then she kind of reveals what's going on. Yeah, I don't think you want to say I hate Ganondorf. I think you want to say what if I am, but I'm not positive. Naburu is her name, okay. And I don't know if you've been keeping track, but a lot of the names in this game has been referenced from like a lot of the towns from like the Adventures of Link, Zelda 2. So just keep that in mind. So just keep in mind this is before like adult Link, so they're still under the Gerudos are like still under the impression that it's only a women race, or whatever. By the way, what is your name, kid? Octavia. What kind of a name is that? What kind of stupid name is that? To quote Back to the Future. Well, anyway, I wanted to ask you a favor, por favor. Will you go through this tiny hide and get a treasure that's inside? No. And it's a silver gauntlet. If you'd equip them, you can easily push and pull everything. No, 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 kid. Don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. The silver gauntlet won't fit a little kid like you. If you try to equip them, I want you to be a good boy and give them to me. Ganondorf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. How about it? Will you do it? Yeah, just say yes. So after all that, you finally do want to go underneath this tunnel. It's really, if you just have to think back to Kokiri Forest and the Deku Tree to figure out like what's going on here. So I'm positively sure that this portion of the castle is nonetheless like straight. It's just kind of straightforward, really. We may be able to get through like about 10 minutes of this. I don't know, we'll see. You always want to get the keys when you can. So I think we want to head through this as well. I'm not Not 100% sure, but I think you do. Oh yeah. This obviously is going to be helpful a bit later. We won't have the key to get through to this right now, so we're going to come back to this a little bit later. There are some boxes here with some Deku nuts and some bombs, so we're going to just leave that alone. We're going to come back to this a bit later.
I really don't have like my button set up properly at all to do this, but that's alright. I think we... Oh, okay, so yeah, we have to kill the Kisses, I guess. Stop doing that, Link. Are you... Alright, let's just stop doing this and we'll just... When in doubt, always Z-target. And I think the way to kill this guy is you have to kind of sneak behind him. As I think you do anyway. Or unless... Is there more, like, Kisses? I'm not entirely sure. Come on, little fella. Don't be such a square. Who uses that term square, anyway? Well, folks, after all that, for the life of me, I can't remember how to kill it. Well, I do know you need to, like, defeat these guys, like, behind their backs. And those little metal-like spike dudes aren't giving me much of a way to kill it. Yeah. Alright, I have to, like, remember all over again. Okay, maybe we need... Is it the boomerang maybe we need? But boy, these roars they sound so much like the Incredible Hulk. If you've ever seen that show, it's a great show. I highly recommend it. Okay, you have to stun it with the boomerang, and then basically that's how you nail it. It obviously took enough time, but whatever. Okay, so what do we do? What do we have in here? Oh yeah, a Stealthos battle. You've dealt with enough of these now that you kind of know how to deal with it, so I won't really give you much of an explanation for it. Gotta love the Z targeting feature. It does always and forever will always do wonders. Okay, so that's how you nail that guy. And then, what do we do from here? There's a... I want to say there's like a key that we have to hit. I can't remember. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. There's a little switch thingy. You have to kind of like... You have to kind of like time the boomerang so that it gets like the right... at the right, section there. Oh, hang on, folks. I have a philosophy that sometimes if you think you're going to be good at something, chances are, like, really solid that you're probably not. I mean, if that offends anybody, I'm sorry. But it really is a still beaten truth. Well, anyway, that's how you want to get to the metal thing over. So we got really lucky on that one. See, over here you can get, like, let's see, I think there's a key over here you can get. Let's see, can we do that? No, just a rupee. Well, that's fine. After all that, you want to head through the door here, and it brings us to this little section over here. I think we're dealing with some. Okay, I thought we were like dealing with a time clock. This is my total bad. Okay, this does what exactly? Alright, I think we need to actually like stand in that spot or something. Let's see. Maybe that's what we gotta do. I'm not so sure. But who would have thought that young Link himself would have so many tough missions, really? Okay, so there's a. Okay, so I'm supposed to not go there just yet. So, okay, maybe we have to actually kill this little mummy thing here. All right, Link, you can stop farting around. The heck? Let's stop that crap. Oops. When in doubt, levitate. So this may happen for a while. Or maybe not. Okay, maybe we need to use gosh, there's so much of this that I forgot. Let's try using the Fan Fire. See if that'll do anything. It might. And of course it does. So that's how that pretty much works. Kill that bastard, and away you go. It's kind of nice that once you kill it and you die, you don't have to like go through it again. But let's see what's in here. Oh, we got the monsters in this one. So be careful for that one. You don't want to get caught by them. But we do have here a the wonderful 5 silver rupee course. You want to ignore that sound at all costs, and that's the thing. Those are laughingly referred to as the evil wall monsters. Just stay away from them at all costs. Let's see, are we allowed to climb over there yet? No, I didn't think so. But you basically want to get the 5 silver rupees here, and then I think this opens up. Though I'm not, like, positive on it. Yeah, I figured that something was going to open up. I wasn't, like, keen sure positive what it was going to be, but Alright, so there should be, if I remember correctly, there's a treasure chest that should appear, so go ahead and use the dense fire. And then it opens up, oh, okay. It opens up a key chest. So, key, if you're available, I'd like you to open up now to me. Okay, good. So that pretty much covers this area over here. I'm just gonna like ignore the darn keys because they are just, yeah, annoying. So that pretty much takes you back out to the main chamber from before. Now we have access to get into this area from before. So we'll just go ahead and do that. I think this temple has like a couple of keys at least. And we find in here right away a wall to climb up. And some Deku Tree tactics. So just you just want to get your boomerang ready and hasta lasagna, don't get any on you. I love saying that phrase like too much. Oh, did I get lucky with that one? Okay, now I'm not sure if there's like another one here, but there might be, but let's see if I can bypass it. Okay, I got lucky on that one. Alright. And this is... Oh yeah, you have to have the light shine in on this area here. I forget exactly how to do it, but it just kind of escapes me exactly like what. Oh, I know what it is. You might need to. I think you're gonna have to use your shield a lot with this. I remember. Let's see. I think we want to try. I think we want the. Okay, I thought we were gonna need like the Hylian shield, but obviously we don't. So, if we can just, what we have to do is find a sunlight, and then it'll open up the door. At least I hope it will, anyway. Yeah, there's like a little crack right up there that we have to kind of use, and I think we're going to be using that a little bit later. I'm not 100% positive, but we'll see. Right now, I think we want to hit that little switch over there. Just aim up with the boomerang, and the rest should fairly be history. Another tip when you're doing this, when you aim for the switches, you want to like think about where the boomerang's going. So you don't want to aim directly for the switch. Sometimes you want to aim like from the side. Forget it. We'll just levitate it. Easier to do, I think. Isn't that just weird? Okay, so we have another treasure chest that just sort of appeared out of nowhere. There it is. And we have... These are going to be important for later on. Or... Oh, you know what? Oh, I remember. These are the... I knew there was a place where we had to use, like, the Bomb-chus. I couldn't quite remember exactly like where they were going to be used, but there is like one area. Oh, for cripe's sakes, these things ever stop coming? Alright, if you're gonna cause this much trouble, then just die. Such a very impatient little feller. Oh good, more of them. Where are they at? Oh yeah, those. Alright, I really like... this was something I was trying to figure out for a while, but so yeah, you basically want to go ahead and equip the Bomb-chu, and the only time in the game you're ever going to use it really is here. So go ahead and just place one of those critters down there and let it do its work. Okay, so sometimes we have to move them a little bit closer. There we go. So if we've done this correctly, okay, so yeah, the door will open up and then the sun will shine in on this thing here. A very happy spiked sun indeed. So this pretty much takes us to the backyard of this dungeon, and just to save you a lot of trouble, that armor right there is the entrance to the boss. It took me forever to realize that, but later on we're going to be getting in there in just a little bit. So we'll be exploring that like in a little bit. All right. So as now how to get to the treasure chest. I'm not remembering all that great exactly how I got there, but shoot. But that's all right. We'll figure it out. I think we might have to actually make a stop. Not too far. Oh yeah, maybe this guy. Or do we have to? Can we move this thing? Okay, maybe that's what it is. We're going to be referencing this a lot in the second half of the game. So, I mean the temple. Why do I keep saying game? We're like more than in the second half of this already. Maybe I have to actually drop the statue on the button down below. That might be what it is. Alright, let's try that and see if that works. So remember the Young Link episode is a bit the Young Link level is a bit... portion of this level is supposed to be a lot more easier. Alright, so if I've done this right, the treasure, or at least a mini-boss, I think, should be lurking right in here. I think, anyway. Yep. Or maybe not. Okay, so this is probably... okay, so this is another silver rupee room. So we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it there because we did run out of time. But we'll be finishing up that in the next portion of going through the castle. So sorry for all the mix-ups, but that does conclude part 40 of Let's Play the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And next time we will be finishing up the. We will definitely be finishing up the castle and. we'll see you. We'll see you for the finale of this temple. Oh yes. So see you then.